Hey guys, this is Daniel from Nix to Suit, the YouTube channel and blog focused on online business owners and remote workers alike. Today we'll be doing a quick video discussing the 5 skills every remote worker needs to master in order to really make it in this business. Unfortunately, as of late, I've seen a lot of remote workers getting a bad rap for being lazy, scatterbrained individuals, which really makes no sense to me. Anyone that's worked online or has had an online business knows the amount of work that goes into it, and knows that this can't be farther from the truth. The fact of the matter is, a remote worker, for the most part, from my experience, anyways, puts in a lot more effort and a lot more work than your typical corporate drone working in an office. With that in mind, there are some skills I believe that any remote worker or person running an online business would benefit from. So let's get right into it. The number one on my list is communication skills. You would think that working remotely, I'd have something technical as the number one skill to master. But the truth is, working remotely, there's so much communication going on. You're trying to get your point across in emails, in phone calls, and texts. If you're someone running an online business, you're looking at blogs, sales copy, social media. Even if you're just an office assistant working virtually, you're probably setting up PowerPoint presentations, editing Google Docs. All these things require some sort of communication. So my recommendation is really put the majority of your effort in learning how to properly present yourself and present your ideas to prospects, clients, and coworkers. Another recommendation of mine is to anyone looking to work from home, it would be a good idea to get a solid grasp also on proper etiquettes when it comes to overall outreach, meaning simple things like not including exclamation marks in your emails can really make the difference between you being seen as a professional or not. Another skill that I really highly recommend that you put effort into is copywriting skills. Copywriting is a powerful skill to have no matter what industry you work in. Any business is going to have to sell, and that's where copywriting comes into play. If you're thinking to yourself that copywriting is a skill that you're born with, then you're mistaken. Contrary to popular belief, the majority of people in this world can learn the basics of copywriting and implement it into their work or online business. My recommendation for anyone starting off in this area would be to first try to write some blog posts for fun. Don't try to sell right away. Just get comfortable with putting your thoughts on paper, or in most cases on your computer screen. Once you have that down, you can start to look for online courses. Udemy is a great source for this. I have found some great copywriting courses for less than $10 that have helped my business grow exponentially over the years. Time management skills. This is a big one, and something I had a major problem with at the start, to be honest with you. If you think you're easily distracted at work by coworkers, just wait until you're home and trying to focus. When I first started working remotely, I literally was using software that would block me from using social media during certain times of the day. The problem was I eventually started landing gigs that required me to be on social media, so yeah, that was something I really had to fix. The reality of it is, at the end of the day, you're going to have to try to stick to your guns and commit to being a little bit more organized with your time. Here are a few things that I did that helped me out tremendously. Number one, don't pick up non-related work calls during working hours. Most people don't respect the fact that you're working from home. They think remote workers are just hanging out. I don't know where that comes from, but that's the reality of it. So do expect to get a good number of phone calls throughout the day. Set up a daily list of tasks you need to meet. Designate specific time periods for certain tasks, i.e. lunch breaks, emails. Talking about emails though, the best time for me personally to handle my email load is in the morning. I usually wake up really early. I'm usually at it by 6 o'clock in the morning. And at that point, I have about an hour to myself where no one's contacting me, no one's trying to get me on a call. And I just go through all my emails and just deal with my emails at that time. Also, keep media consumption to a minimum unless needed for work. So, I know it's hard, guys, especially if you're a learner like me. I love to jump from video to blog posts to social media posts. So try to keep that to a minimum. It'll really help you be more productive throughout the day. and also have a set start and end time to your day. Along with these tips, you'll also want to look into like a project management tool. There's a few on the market. Some that I've used over the years have been Asana, Basecamp, Monday.com, Trello, and Toggle. So most of these actually have a free version that you could try out. So go ahead and try them out, guys. Another thing that'll be helpful for you guys as remote workers will be the willingness to learn new software and techniques. This is where most remote workers fail. If you're someone that is not looking to constantly improve your online skills, you won't make it in this lifestyle. Working remotely requires hours of dedication to learning new software, new techniques, you name it. What you learn today may be obsolete in a year. It's just the way it goes with technology these days, and something you'll have to accept and learn to get ahead of. Be a self motivator. As a remote worker, no one's going to be there to push you to do what you need to do in order to get things done. People who are successful in making money from home have a certain mindset. They usually are not individuals who need to be reminded by managers and bosses that items are due. While I am a strong believer that self motivation is a trait that we are born with, I do believe that with the proper regimen, you can train yourself to be self motivated. Keeping track of your progress, knowing yourself, always pushing to learn new things, and keeping good company of motivated individuals will help you naturally develop this trait in you. So, in conclusion, working remotely is not for the lazy that want to skip out on daily commutes, office meetings, etc., but instead for individuals that see the value of being in control of their own destiny and are willing to put the extra effort that'll get them to true working freedom.